Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Doing it a little bit different this Sunday. Hey everybody, I'm back. How's everybody doing? Rain coming down. Yeah, we got a tornado watching warnings here also. Hey Crankbait, how you doing? Yeah, we got tornado warnings and watches here in South Carolina also. Trying to find somewhere to prop up and get that light out the screen. Having pretty weather though. It's been in the 80s. Pouring rain there, Steve. We got a little bit of rain earlier today. And there's a chance, there's thunderstorms all around. But maybe everything will hold off. If y'all would shoot us a thumbs up. We're gonna be at Myrtle Beach this week. If there's anything y'all want to see down here, let me know and I'll try to make a video on it this week. Because I'm sure most of the videos will be from the beach this week. We're gonna run back and forth to the farm a couple times to check on things. Still raining. Probably about an hour and a half ago, we got a tornado warning and watch for home, and I called and had my father-in-law to check on everything. But that's usually when stuff will happen as soon as you leave. As soon as we leave to go somewhere, that's when something will tear up. So what's everybody got going on this week? Right there's the ocean. Hey Monty, how you doing? Hey Mr. Tim, you doing all right tonight, buddy? Try to find somewhere to prop my phone up. Hey Michigan Hay Sales, how you doing? Hope all y'all having a good weekend or had a good weekend. Hey BTO, glad y'all stopping in. We got the hay tedder we got this week. We got it all going pretty good. I think everything's gonna work out good with it and the new rake. I think it's gonna save us some time when the hay season gets started. Yeah, I can promise you I'm gonna be somewhere eating breakfast in the mornings. Trying to think, there's a couple of the restaurants that we normally go to for breakfast. I think one of them's called Grandma's. There's a couple different ones that we like to go to. Had to come down here with the family. They really like coming down here. They like fighting the traffic jams. Told my son to be careful with his radio so he don't get no ticket. Told him he'll get to waste his money in a different way then, putting it on a ticket. If y'all would shoot us a thumbs up, and like I said, if there's something that y'all want to see down here at Myrtle Beach, if you'll let me know, I'll try to make a video on it this week. Ted, you want to see bikinis? I'm sure there'll be plenty of them. My kids is on spring break BTO and they like to come down here. So I come down. We live about 45 minutes away from here. And I'll run home a couple times during the week and check on things and make sure everything's still going like it's supposed to. And but yeah, my kids, they love coming down here. The weekends that we go to the racetracks and stuff, they generally come to the beach. I still haven't made a decision on the disc bind yet, Ted. You talking about the one that was wrecked, right? Yeah, I still haven't made a decision on it. I think I'm gonna get it though and try to fix it. Even if I don't use it, I might fix it and get rid of it, or might get it for parts off of it, because I think a bunch of the stuff will interchange with my cutter. I think the pods will interchange and stuff with mine, the turtles. But the main reason I would want to get it would be to fix it, because I think I can fix it and make it back work operational like it's supposed to be. Hey, Heritage Farm, Texas. If everybody's radios weren't so loud, I would get out there and walk down the street with y'all, but every other vehicle goes by, the radio's wide open, and I'll probably get in trouble. Hey, John Stevens, you doing all right, buddy? And my son is just as guilty as the rest of them, because he's out there somewhere. So Tia said John snuck in. I don't think he'll cause no trouble though. It was 83 degrees here earlier today. And the humidity's already getting up, already starting to sweat. I wonder how many horse tractor does that cutter take, Ted, or any of y'all, if y'all got any idea. I know it's a lot more tractor than what I got. Probably 120 horse, something like that, if I had to guess. No, John, you're right. We ain't getting nothing done. But my babies ain't gonna be babies forever. I got to spend time with my monkeys. That's the same thing I was thinking, Ted. Probably at least 120 horse to run it. But that would be a nice cutter if we could get it put back together right. Hey, Mr. Dan, glad you made it in, buddy. You doing all right the weekend today? This week, hope you had a good weekend. The rebeller's going good, Eric. I bailed about probably 300 bales on it last week. John, that New Holland disc bind that was in the video, when I went and looked at where I got the tedder and rake from that was wrecked and the frame's bent, that's the tedder we was talking about. I mean the cutter. Yesterday was great. Didn't get much done today. Yeah, it's I don't even remember the model number of that. I think it's 13 foot wide, I think. But they wrecked it going down the road actually, and said a car come over in the lane and they put it in the ditch and hit a tile with it when it was practically brand new still. And it bent the frame that cradles it and holds it. And it's just a project that I'm thinking about trying to get and fix it. It's got the long tongue in it, like the 20-foot tongue, and it's hydraulic swings and all. He did tell me about how many acres and stuff they had cut with it, and it wasn't much at all. I don't think they used it not even a season before they wrecked it. And it's been sitting in the bushes since then. Get the first walk around video tomorrow. Hydro swing takes some weight in the tractor. Like I said, I know we ain't got nothing big enough to pull it. But one day I hope we have, to have bigger tractors and stuff. And if we can get that cutter at the price that we're thinking, then I'd be crazy not to try, I think. It's a frail conditioners. Yeah, it's got the frail conditioners on it. And it still runs. I mean, the mower turn on and just like it was sitting in that video the other day. But when they wrecked it, they didn't ever try to cut nothing with it. They parked it and junked it. Need a better way to control your bull. Your 12-foot mower is a handful. But yeah. I think he pulled it with a, it's either the Magnum 125 or 150. I'm not sure which one he pulled it with. That's what we're thinking, Ted. Even if we get it fixed, you know, and it's, I might would flip it and put that money towards, you know, right back in the farm to on other items that we need, you know, now. We went yesterday, looked at some more tractors. They had a Kubota field days or something like that they called it. And we went to that and looked at a Kubota one, I think it was a 151 or something, like 150 horse Kubota. We looked and talked to them about it. I just don't know, guys. I don't know what to pull the trigger on yet. Yeah, I got you a rear window that's on the way. It's I had to order it from China though, like I did that starter for my 574. It'll probably get there probably about Thanksgiving. They like the sweep tub. Actually, I've already got the replacement starter back from that online company. They sent me another new one. I've got it come in Friday. I opened it just to see if they sent my the same one back, but it's a new one. So at least now we got a spare that'll be on the shelf in the building next time we need it. And it'll fit several of the tractors that we got. It'll fit the 574s we got, both of them. The 464. Chinese shipping drones are fast. There's people walking all around, y'all. If y'all wonder what I keep turning and looking at, because I don't let people get up on my blind spot too easy. It's been raining here today already, Eric. We got rain, a good bit of rain yesterday. Probably 2 inches of rain. No, Steve, I didn't bring it. I'm not far from my house. So I'm only about 40 minutes from home. 45 minutes, and I'm going back. I'll probably go home Tuesday. Yeah, John, well, we still looking, bud. Like I said, I went yesterday and looked at some Kubotas. You got rain and a tornado warning. Yeah, that's what I was telling them when I first got on it. I seen on my phone where we had tornado warnings and stuff. They've got a Magnum 110, a used one at that tractor place. And that guy's supposed to call me tomorrow with a price on it because the salesman wasn't there that does the used equipment. He wasn't there on Saturday. So they'll call me Monday on that. We'll see what they're thinking on it. Yeah, I like the Kubota. It looks good. It don't look as heavy to me as like the Magnum tractors. That 150 Kubota didn't look as heavy as the 150 Magnum, but I'm sure it would get the job done for me. looked at a 340 gas, 1,400 bucks. We got a 504 gas. We might have to break it back out some this year. Y'all ain't never seen it on the videos. We might break it out and put a tether or put a rake behind it. Depends on how much, if we're able to keep up without it or not, because it's pretty bad on gas. Not vacation, Eric. My youngest has wanted to come down for spring break. So I come down to be with them. Get some good eating in though. That's for sure. They got a bunch of restaurants down here. The traffic is what I don't like though. I've lost all my patience for traffic. Buy an older tractor, yeah. Yeah, your little John Deere will pull the tether or the rake. You ain't got to bring it. I'll go get it if you'll let me go get it for the summer. Yeah. I tried from Sunday when we had the trouble last week. I tried about 4 times a day, every day, just to put a live up. And we weren't never able to do it. And the YouTube support got back up with me. And I don't know what they're doing, but they said they didn't do nothing. But as soon as I got off the phone, I tried it and it worked. So, hey Clint, hey SLC. I think Mr. David was in here earlier too. Hey Mr. David. But I'm still not getting all my notifications on comments and stuff. I used to get them. Yeah, I'm sitting in the car out the wind. Cause if I step out this doorway, it'll be probably roaring in y'all's ears. That's why you bought an older one. No computer. But I really want something with a cab though, y'all. Because I don't know how much my son's going to be on the farm this year. Strawberry pie. Yeah, I don't know how much he's going to be on the farm. And if that's the case, that's the main reason why I got that rake. Because I can hook it up with just a pin and a hydraulic hose. Wow, Mr. Steve, buddy, you didn't have to do that. I don't get on here never expecting no money from none of y'all guys. $20. $20 is hard to come by, Mr. Steve, with whipped cream. Had a bad flood and it took out the fences. Maybe everything's gonna work out for you, Brian. I hope it does, buddy. I'm glad you enjoy them, Mr. Steve. But yeah, if he's not around, it's gonna be a lot harder for me to get all the work done by myself. Cause he does a lot on the farm for us. And that the trailer, that rake we picked up this week, whatever, is a lot easier to hook. Our 3-point hitch rake is pretty tough to hook up by yourself. Appreciate you coming in, Brian. I hope everything gets leveled out for you there, buddy. Hey, DLK. Need a 4230 Clint. What did DLK say? Hire some good-looking girl. He'll come back. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 'cause that's what he's at that age now that he's on the hunt. And that's another thing that we're looking for too. Yeah, I hope that ain't a sign for 2019. This is another thing that we want to try to find, or either we might build one as a cart for our cutter to go on. Because that cutter can be pretty aggravating hooking up too. Especially being we don't have enough tractors to leave it hooked up on. To leave the equipment hooked to all year. Hey Trapper Jay. Glad you made it in, buddy. My buddy's got one, and I can copy it to build it, but right now is not a good time to try to start building it because I don't think we have time to get it built before we're gonna need to be in the fields. So that might be put off until the winter, unless I can run across a good used one at a good price. That's what I'm thinking, DLK. I'm wanting one cab tractor, and if I get one cab tractor and I'm doing it by myself, you know, it's looking like, then make everything where it's easy to hook up to that one tractor and go. Then at least I can be in a cab. That thing about to blow my phone off the dash. Is the wind too loud in the phone? It's about to blow my phone off the dash. I thought about putting a quick hitch on my tractor, DLK, but the ones I've looked at with that cutter hanging off the side like that, it's got up pressure on the left hand 3-point hitch, and them things is not made for up pressure, I don't think, the way I'm looking at them. You switch implements all the time too. Yeah, I mean we've had to all the time too, Ted. I mean we ain't had no choice. But yeah, on them fast hitches, I don't think they're made for up pressure like that. Because all it is like a lock that goes over the, whenever I don't know how to turn my hand to show you. Like when your pin drops in that hook, there's just a little ear above it. And that's just a little roll pin through there. That's not going to hold the weight of that cutter hanging off the other side, I don't think. The PTO shaft. Ted and Ray, hey, with your 1086. A real hot days. Before you got the carts, you used the quick hitch Clint. there's something showing up on top of my phone, y'all, and I don't know what it is. I'm scared if I touch it, it might cut it off. It's a star. Hey Joey, how you doing, buddy? I'm sitting out the wind, because if I get out, it's gonna be too loud. Yeah, Clint and Mr. David and them guys got big tractors too. They do hay with. Yeah, Clint's got 2 of them carts. 2 of them big fancy mowers. YouTube is giving you a star for today. Yes, it's a star up there and it's got $15 beside it. I don't know what that is. Hey AJ, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we down at the beach where the youngins is on spring break. Well, right beside it, Steve Mack, it's still showing me your name, or it's showing me your picture with the $20. Then right beside it's a white star with 15. Yeah, y'all guys shoot us a thumbs up if you would. Probably how much I earned in there. Might be. I had to move it. My phone was about to fall. I'm just glad it's working this week. But like I said, on the comments, he is going to need the cart with a 3-point hitch. Yeah, my comments just don't come through. I have to go into the video, and like if one shows up and I respond to it, then I can scroll down and look, and there might be 2 or 3 that I didn't see before. I haven't been on the beach to look, DLK. I will get out there on that beach and get all y'all some bikini video. If I got a black eye, then y'all know my wife thought I was recording for me. Not for y'all. From you seen the MX M8 191. The chrome mowers are mounted rigid. Hey 69 Drew, appreciate you made it in, buddy. Hey, that ain't no problem, Clint. I mean, if what you're saying is we got to use your cutter and your cart, then that ain't no problem. We'll use the cutter. We'll use your cutter too. Try to set you back down and see if the wind don't blow it off. Big slope, dude. Yeah, Mr. Clint's my buddy now. Him and Mr. David. That guy yesterday, I went to the field day that Kubota was putting on. And he was telling me that Kubota's not actually building them yet. That other company's building them for Kubota right now. Now I got a big tour bus backing up beside me. Chrome let it easy, versatile. Yeah, he was telling me the name and everything of who it was, but that goes over my little, that's over my pay grade, y'all. A whole busload of people's getting off of that bus. Let me see if I can flip the camera around for a second without it cutting y'all off. Versatile tractor building the new Kubotas. Okay. That sounds like what I heard him saying. That thing at the top's driving me crazy, y'all. I'm finna try to touch it. See what it does. Kubota bought versatile. You looked at the Frontier cart. They build a lot of gear for a lot of companies. 20 miles from you. I saw a Canada license plate earlier this afternoon ahead of me, and I thought about you, DLK. Hey Brad, how you doing, buddy? I'm sitting in the vehicle, out the wind, and now a big tour bus is backed up right beside me running, so I had to shut the door. Just a joint venture. Burger's ready yet. Is all the cold weather and stuff about over for y'all guys? I keep seeing y'all getting more snow and cold weather. Your next mower is going to be a 13-foot 3-point hitch on a 4640. Ground is still white. Yeah, it was 83 degrees here earlier. Then we got some storms coming through. Went down to freezing last night there, Joey. I hope all our cold stuff's gone. If everything keeps going like it is, we possibly can cut hay in probably 3 weeks maybe. Steve, y'all 40 to 45 Fahrenheit with lots of rain. Yeah, Mr. David, us South Carolina guys, we're allergic to snow. There ain't nowhere good to set my phone in this vehicle. And if I clip it in my holster, sorry for shaking it so much, guys. I'm trying to figure out how I can prop this phone up so y'all can see. Where in the world is the camera at? Of course, I got the camera on the bottom, so I can't set it there. Got several nice farms around here, Brad, for sale. You won't have to dodge snow. You have to dodge hurricanes and humidity then. BTO, you had snow-covered grass this morning, gone by this afternoon. You better not go up there, Mr. David. You go up there, they're gonna lock you up. You don't see any corn planting there on April the 20th. The video I done last week with the drone footage of them planting corn, that corn's up about 4 inches, I think. Well, it might have been a week before last. I don't remember what day it was, but the corn's already up. Thank you, Missouri. Some of y'all need to move closer to South Carolina so I can go visit. I want to know how to get to all these other places. Y'all don't want to be too close. I'll be over there filming and recording everything y'all do if y'all do move close. You dangerously low on hay. You ain't gonna get no more cush job than you got, Ted. You got it made right there with you at. I don't know if that's a county or state that you working for, but you got it made. Yeah, the county job, yeah, he's sucking up all the taxpayers' money. Yeah, I will. I'll be out there recording if y'all don't run me off. A trip to the Carolinas. Let me know before you come. Might try the corn in 2 or 3 weeks. Well, you ain't leaving anytime soon. There's that farm I was telling y'all about that was 360 acres. I talked to the guy this week. They fixing to let it be split up to smaller sections. I think you can get 110 acres. That's all coastal grass, fenced in. About 2,200 acre, Brad. Yeah, you come there, you'll be I have to carry my wife. She makes all the money. No, that's a pretty good price on that, Mr. Steve, I think. I'm thinking about making a low ball offer on it. All they can do is tell me no or laugh at me. You know, if you don't offer nothing, they ain't gonna accept it. Few of you farmers got smart and headed south farming. The whole farm was 360 acres, and they was wanting $1,800 an acre for it, but they didn't have no bites on it. And now the guy told me last week that they're thinking about splitting it up, and one of the sections will be 110 acres, and I think it's all coastal hay, and got 140 by 140 building on it, and they asking $2,200 an acre for it. Yeah, you can move. And it was like the whole 360 acres, probably 330 of it was all fenced in with coastal grass, well established, like 8 or 10 years old. I told y'all guys about it. I didn't have $500,000 to spend. Flood warnings for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, so I've been telling y'all about it for 2 months. I figured one of y'all, I know at least 1 or 2 of y'all got some money. And then I'd have some good recording. Yeah, they here. You better not come here expecting to get them though. 4,000 an acre there. That's right. That land, Brad, that land's probably about 55 minutes, say an hour from Myrtle Beach. Yeah, 360 is too much for me. I don't think I've ever heard of it, DLK. Haul and Haul. Hey, Backyard Garden. Glad you made it in. I might need to plug my phone up. It ain't warmed me yet though, so maybe not. What time is it? We got about 10 more minutes. DLK is gonna have to do some investigating. Well, the only thing that any of y'all's told me y'all want to see is bikinis, so I reckon I'm gonna have to look for some bikinis this week to film for a video for y'all. From the Outer Banks. Hey Rick Bort, how you doing, buddy? Glad you made it in. Yeah, it's sandy loam soil. The, the land's the best for what's on it, coastal hay. Yes, it grows good hay. The family that had that land, they was running probably 4,000 head of cows all together. Think your new governor's gonna tax everybody out the state? There's plenty of land around it though, Brad. There's plenty of black soil around. You buy that, and then I'll swap a few acres out that'll grow corn for you good for some hay. The weather's good here. It was 83 degrees earlier today. We got some storms coming in, a chance of a tornado watching warning. Maybe you didn't get too much tore up backyard if y'all had a tornado yesterday. You're having a session with combining and chopping corn. Michigan got a lot of snow. Hey, Ontario Ag Guy. I didn't see you when you come in. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I haven't. I just knew we was under a warning about an hour ago. I talked to my father-in-law that's back at home at the farm and about an hour ago, and there wasn't nothing damaged around as far as he knew. In mid-April, snow is crazy. West of Toronto. I got my fire shirt too with me, Steve. I'm gonna wear that thing down here at the beach. I had a guy I had it on one day this week at the tractor store, and a guy in there was asking me about the shirt. I think he's on the fire department. Look at that. Popo just got him one. Yeah, I got the cameras flipped around in time. You want me to go out there and be like we live PD and y'all get to watch that traffic stop? Yeah, I guarantee they will too, Mr. Steve. Rough neighborhood. Yeah, they sitting right there by the corner that you can barely see the back of the car. Tonight on cops, yeah. If I go out there, they might lock me up and y'all have to pitch in funds and get me out of jail. Appreciate you coming in, Backyard Garden. I am gonna try to get out me nosy a little bit. If that wind ain't blowing too hard. Oh, that wind's ripping though. Y'all ain't gonna never hear nothing. unlock this vehicle before I walk off and come back and it's gone. Keep the live going, you'll blow up the super chat. I got my hand cupped over the speaker, y'all, trying to keep that wind out of it. I had my wife to drive me down here a little bit away from all the yeah, it's a lot better than in the car, ain't it? I'm gonna go out there and tell them I'm gonna do a citizen's arrest on somebody. There was some girls right there for one of y'all. They was talking about the video. Can y'all see? Y'all can't see it, but probably ain't gonna see too many bikinis out here at night, y'all. I should have drove my truck, then I could have just put y'all on the dash mount and rode y'all around. Here's how much it costs to park. Till you get to the pillars. Yeah, no, this is not for me either, y'all. That's why I go to racetracks on the weekend or on the farm. But my wife and my youngins love it. But it's not busy here. You go about a quarter mile that way. You go a quarter mile that way, it's a different beast. Yeah, like I said, if you go a quarter of a mile where I just showed you, you won't move. It'll take you an hour to move 2 blocks. And I can promise you that's where my son's at, right up there in the middle of it. Yeah, my son's right up there, right in the middle of it, I can promise you. Probably what them cops is going after. With his radio wide open. Alright guys, it's been right at an hour. Yeah, you missed all the bikinis, John. That's when all the bikinis. I'm gonna try to get y'all some bikinis this week though. Take it to the gentleman's club. Well, y'all guys have a good week. I sure appreciate all y'all coming in and chatting with us, and the videos this week will be a little different. probably won't be too much of the farm stuff. I'll find something down here that maybe y'all will be interested in. Y'all have a good week. We'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.